What is currently news? In South Korea, a feminist group is demanding a life without men. It's no joke. But in South Korea, a self-called women's movement called 4B is growing, which consists of certain rules where women will lead a life without men. The rules are not to go on any dates with men, not to have any relationships with men, not to sleep with men, not to marry men, and not to have children. The reason is that the country is extremely male-dominated and misogynistic, so the only solution is to lead a life without men to put an end to this male dominance. Currently, it is estimated that at least 50,000 women belong to this feminist movement, as they claim that women in South Korea have been oppressed and abused for years. That's why they won't have relationships with men, they won't marry them, and they won't procreate with them. They believe that the only way to achieve equality is by making this extreme decision. There are even some very radical women who say they prefer humanity to go extinct rather than have any kind of relationship with a man. Why is it called 4B? Well, because of 4 Korean words vion, bitch, bone, and bisexu, which are related to sex, relationships, marriage, and reproduction. The rules are no dating or emotional ties with men, no relationships with men, no marriage to men, and no having children. They claim that no men are necessary, and if anyone wants to do any of these 4 rules, they should just do it among women only. The reality is that many countries are still quite sexist, and South Korea has issues with this, from men controlling marriage to income gaps between men and women. For the same job, women earn up to 37% less than men, and in every 100 executives, only 2 are women. In contrast, in other countries, the numbers of women in managerial positions are higher. In South Korea, 8 out of every 10 women who have worked have experienced harassment and abuse. Women do not consider their workplaces safe spaces, and beauty standards are nearly unattainable, leading to many surgical procedures and extreme diets to meet those standards. Domestic violence and violence within families are also strong, especially towards South Korean women, which is why women have initiated the 4B movement. Even though many women do not belong to this movement, South Korea is one of the countries where fewer children are being born. More and more women in South Korea prefer to work over having children. In summary, there is an extreme movement in South Korea where women want nothing to do with men and would rather see humanity go extinct than have any contact with a man beyond the bare minimum. This may seem extreme, but viewed from the perspective of the brutal reality many women face in South Korea, where 8 out of 10 have experienced abuse or harassment at work, it might become more understandable. Now tell me, what do you think about this? I read you in the comments.